Hey, it's Tom, and check it out. Another episode, and we've got Scott, and this is his 1971 VW Bug. And Scott, how long have you had the car?
I've had the car for about 2.5, 3 years now.
And we were talking before I started shooting. You bought it from a guy south of here, but we're in St. Louis, and you bought it from a guy in St. Louis, but originally it was a California car?
Yeah, I bought it from a real nice guy out in Sunset Hills. He was just looking. He had two other Volkswagens. He was just looking to get into something else to mess with. And this was kind of his daily troller, is what he called it. So I've been in the market for a Bug for a long time. Finally got the approval from my better half to go ahead and get it. So I went out, took the guy for a test drive, and then he sold it to me. But he got it from California. He had it shipped out here. So it's got a lot of aftermarket stuff. You can kind of see on the engine flap how it's extended out. They do that in California to make sure that they can get an air-cooled engine. They need that. They need as much air as they can get in there on those hot days out there. So that's kind of the reason that's there. But it's dual carb. It's EMPI aftermarket stuff on it. It's all baffled up, so it kind of sounds like a Harley when it starts up. But the other cool thing about it that he gave me that he really didn't take advantage of, because it's not his style, but it's got two 10-inch subwoofers in the back, a couple of really nice 6x9s, and some 5.5s in the front. So it's got a really nice sound system on it, and it bumps. He didn't really take advantage of that, like I said, but I do. I like my music and I like it loud. So.
Well, when you pulled up, you had to turn your stereo down to.
I did, just to be able to talk sometimes. But,
yeah.
But yeah, it's got the roof rack, which was really cool.
Was that on there?
Yeah, it was on there when he sold it to me. He was a really nice guy. Left everything intact. Just basically said, "Hey, this is what I want for it." And then, just as a side story as well, his next purchase after this was he went out to Pennsylvania. And he got a VW limo. So the front of it's a VW Bug, and it's got like a bus in the middle of it, and then the back end's, the basic VW back end with the engine and stuff. But it's like a limo. So
can I raise the
absolutely
the engine?
I'll do it for you.
The hood. So I'm going to ask the question only because I see it, and I remember when I was younger, you would hear the commercials with Farfignugan.
Farfignugan.
Yeah. What the hell does that mean? It doesn't mean anything, does it?
It means something. Fun driving, I think, or something. Yeah, like I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
What it means. But yes, Farfignugan. They talk about that all the time in the old commercials and stuff.
Very, very nice.
But the old Volkswagens, they were, the Germans. They built it. It was the car for the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the whole basis behind it. Very easy to work on. Not a lot to it. Something that you could purchase for your household and be able to maintain it on your own. Definitely not like the cars nowadays.
Yeah. And what do you have in the front underneath the? Do you have much storage there? Or do you got?
I got a little. I mean, I could show you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no. So I probably you'll.
Oh, it has a release. Wow.
Yeah. So you'll definitely notice the driver, the old wooden driver I have in here. That's what I use to keep the back end up if I ever do have to get in there.
Yeah.
It'll keep that flap up nicely. But you better have your jumper cables. You better have your fire extinguisher. Yeah, and a couple tools to work on it here or there if it breaks down. This one's been good to me so far. Hasn't really caused me much trouble. So.
And your gas tank is right there.
No gas. Yeah. Gas tank be right here on the side.
Yeah.
This is the air cooled. I haven't really done anything much with it for the heating and stuff.
Yeah. Now, do you drive it in the winter?
I do. I do. Not as much because it'll get cold. But even if you had it hooked up, you wouldn't get much heat out of this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not made for that for sure. But nowadays we have portable heaters and stuff like that, and I have a 12-volt inside that I could hook one up if I had to.
Yeah. My brother-in-law, as I was telling you before I started the video, he had a 71 as well, and the air-cooled engine is great, but when it comes to heat in the winter,
no, you're
SOL.
Definitely SOL.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, the wheels and tires were on it when you got it.
Yep. He gave me the wheels. New front end. I just did some front end work to it. Oh, come on, there you go. I just did some front end work to it, so new tires and stuff I had to get. It was a little. The arms underneath were a little bit loose. Starting to get a little uneven wear and stuff. So that's all new. Back tires are fine. Everything's good. But yeah, he gave me the rims, everything. He didn't. He knew what he had. He just wanted to move on. And he made my day.
And did he tell you what the seats were out of?
No.
Because the 71 had the headrest.
Had the headrest?
Yeah.
I had someone talking to me about that the other day. So I'm sure that in some way they're a little bit aftermarket. You could tell too by obviously the material.
Yeah.
It's pretty new. But yeah.
Well, great car, and thank you for the story behind it. I love the roof rack too.
Yeah, no, it was a definitely. I need to get those out of there, which is also easy too. I mean, you can just take these off. I'm gonna sand them down and give them another coat of stain and polish them up, polyurethane them, make it look nice.
There you go. Well, Scott, thank you so much. We really appreciate the opportunity to shoot your car and the story behind your car.
Hey man, I appreciate the opportunity to tell the story. So
yeah,
everybody get out there and drive and have fun.
Thank you so much.